How's everyone doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day and welcome back to another weekly third-party development update for Microsoft Flight Simulator. That was a mouthful, but hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, make sure to like and subscribe and also hit that bell notification so you stay updated on all the latest Microsoft Flight Simulator news, weekly or daily. It depends on how much news there is coming out. So let's get right into it. There's a couple of nice news that we're going to talk about today. Not too much, but it's going to be pretty compact. So first of all, there's a large-scale update for the Crest Kodiak 100 by SimWorks Studios. This update will focus mainly on handling characteristics of the Kodiak, meaning a big flight model update will be delivered, which improves the response of the aircraft. This was done due to feedback from the community, where it was stated that the plane was very sensitive to pitch input, and the performance will or has also been updated. And finally, the amphibian edition of the Kodiak is set to release after the Sim Update 10 full release mid-late to late August. Obviously, if you do want to check out what the Sim Update 10 is all about, or the beta so far, you can check out the latest video I uploaded where I talk about everything that it has to offer. Next up, we have the Fly-by-Wire A321neo hydraulics and aerodynamic interaction changes or update that might be coming to the experimental version in the future. The team has released a new video in which they show off their work on the simulation between each independent hydraulic actuator and the input demand by the Airbus fly-by-wire system. Control surfaces are impacted by the wind and airflow around the plane, which will cause aerodynamic hinge moments that the actuators must fight in order for the control surface to stay at the commanded position. Previously, all of this was comedic, but the fly-by-wire team has worked on this to simulate it as to their best possible ability, so that now all the hydraulic system is turned off, or when all the hydraulic system is turned off, the aircraft will lose a significant ability to roll, and the aileron position itself will change as the lower pressure over the wing causes the aileron to move up. And again, this might be coming to the new experimental versions in the future, but we don't know exactly if it is, because it's just a little show off that they posted a 2-minute video about. Obviously you can see it in the background. It's pretty nice add-on. I just love the work that the fly-by-wire team has been doing. Obviously, or in my opinion, I think fly-by-wire was one of the main reasons why Microsoft Flight Simulator actually survived pretty well through their first year, and kind of made Microsoft Flight Simulator rise, because that add-on was just amazing when it came out that early on. ST Simulation has announced 2 of their upcoming projects. These are, and again, sorry if I butcher these names because I don't speak Turkish. These are Gaziantep Alanya Airport and Akureyri Airport. This is actually an Icelandic airport, but the first one is Turkish. Gaziantep is a Turkish airport that serves 1.1 million passengers per year. And the approach into the airport is quite beautiful, as it covers a lovely landscape of fields and just the ocean right beside it as well. And this airport should be available within this month. On the other hand, Akureyri, I'm just gonna say it like that. The airport is located in Iceland, which can be a tricky approach in the Icelandic conditions. As the airport is not as far as the other one, it aims to be released during mid-August or late to mid-August. Next up, we have the Fenix A320 development update. The current logic of creating the vertical path has been completely replaced, so obviously an update for the VNAV system, which is pretty nice. The flight model has also had a tweak, as the logic related to flap, lift, drag, as well as behavior post, rotation, and the engine thrust has also been tweaked to find the better SRS pitch targets. Soundscape, visual bugs, and VR improvements, as well as over 50 system bugs and crashes have been fixed, which is pretty nice. And finally, they have also hinted at upcoming projects beside the A320, because they're actually hiring people now, or new programmers or developers who can help them on these upcoming projects. So I'm very excited for that, because the Fenix A320 has obviously been amazing, and if you haven't tested, make sure that you test it. LatinVFR have released the A321neo. I don't know how I feel about this one. I haven't tested it myself, but if you do, please let me know how you feel about it in the comment sections down below and how you have experienced it. This brings 4 new versions of the plane, the LEAP and the Pratt & Whitney engine options for regular and the long-range version. Each version covers different engine power, fuel capacity, flight characteristics, and so on. Please do remember that this is not a study-level aircraft, as it relies on the Asobo default developed A320neo system. However, it's still going to set you back around $25. And the features are that it has detailed aircraft interior matching each airline with night lighting, animated passengers, animated cabin crew in all aircraft. System and flight deck are based on the default A320 Asobo Neo. The custom sounds for both the PW engine and the variant of the LEAP engine. Custom flight models for the 4 different variants and engine types. Wing flex. I mean, when you gotta point out that it has wing flex. Okay, flight dynamics and performance characteristics based on the A321neo. Customized ground service equipment such as air conditioner, stairs available whenever ground power is selected and active in in ground services. So please, again, let me know in the comment section what you think of this airplane if you already have bought it for the $25, which you can only buy in the Microsoft Flight Simulator store in-game. And finally, iniBuild has done a July update where they marked a couple of interesting updates. First of all, the A310 is well underway. Obviously, you've seen that a lot in the trailers for the 40th anniversary for Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is pretty nice. I love the A320 and A310, and I love iniBuilds. I think they just do some superb work with system depth and everything like that. Just amazing planes, like the Beluga. That was a pretty fun plane as well. But it's well underway, and the exterior seems to be almost completed, as they're now shifting their focus to the cockpit according to the team. They're working on refining the cockpit, as a lot of the elements are already completed, which is nice. So they're very well on the way, and looks like they're perfectly fine for the scheduled release date. EGLL Heathrow screenshots have also been shared, as you can see in the background. There was a big update on that a couple of months ago, or actually I think last month if I'm not mistaken, and there's just some nice more screenshots. Again, it looks pretty fantastic. Buffalo Niagara is now available for purchase as well, because that has been released. San Antonio is in the final stages of development, which is nice, and that is basically it. So again, if you did enjoy this, make sure to like and subscribe to stay updated on all the latest news. And again, if you do want to see some car videos, you can check out the main channel, Nonstop Driving, where we drive some cars on the Autobahn. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.